Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing out there? I just thought I'd touch base. It's been a while. It's been a little bit busy and short days and short hours at work and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought I'd send you a little message and see how things are going. Things at work here are pretty quiet these days. And now we're just setting up for the rest of the mall to potentially open. And so yeah, we're looking forward to obviously the hairdressing places to open, eyebrow bar, which will be awesome. Yeah, some of the different stores. I'm looking forward to the shoe store opening because I need some new shoes, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, today I just wanted to touch base. There's a lot of allergies going on, and some people are a little bit freaked when their nose starts running a bit. And I know here at work, it's even more important right now for me to be healthy and look healthy and and do what I need to do to take care of myself. And of course, when allergy season hits, I get itchy eyes and runny nose and, congested and, things like that, scratchy throat and but I know that of myself. I know allergy season can hit me. So as soon as allergy season was coming up, I started taking Quercetin. So I've introduced people to it before, and I have a couple of different brands of it. I really like the Natural Factors one. I think that one works really well. And the naturopath that I used to, who used to send his patients in to fill their prescription in Sherwood Park, he used to put them on Quercetin. It worked really well for dumping histamine out of your system. And that's the thing you want to do is antihistamines just block the symptoms, but once your antihistamine runs out, your histamine's still there. So what you want to do is get it out of your system. And there's different ways. You could take copper, obviously Quercetin as well. Quercetin's my favorite one, and it brings, the formulation, because it has turmeric and stuff, will bring down inflammation. And boy, does it ever help. And I always love telling the story about my sister Sherry, who I love so much. She actually has had seasonal allergies, but also is allergic to her cat. And so every time I talk to her, always sniffing and always congested and always not feeling well. So finally, I talked her into trying Quercetin. And the next day she called me, and she said it was the first night she slept with her nose not being stuffed up. And now my dad's taking it. My stepdad is taking it. I take it. My friend Terry takes it. There's a whole bunch of us that really, Quercetin works amazing for us. So I put a lot of my customers on it. One of my staff, Mandy, takes it. Actually, two of my staff, because Yvonne takes it as well. And, so we do walk our talk here, and we know that some of these things are just super helpful and really help, especially when you get a scratchy throat and you think, oh gosh, what's happening, in light of everything that's happening right now. So I find I take it, and I feel better, I feel good, and I don't look like I'm sick, and so that's awesome. And I can tell the difference. That's the biggest thing, because we want to be able to tell the difference. So yeah. And of course, if your histamine's high all the time, that makes you more susceptible to getting sick, whether it be getting a cold or whatever is going around. So you want to get that histamine down. Histamine can also cause lots of issues. It can cause depression, anxiety. It can cause heart palpitations, heart arrhythmias. There's so many things that histamine is can really raise havoc in your system. So what we want to do is get that histamine down. So many people are high histamine and they just think it's how they need to live, or they, that's just how it is. That's how it is when seasonal allergies hit, when snow mold and dust and all those things are kicking up, when trees are flowering, like all these things. So also some of the chemicals we use on a day-to-day basis, and so histamine can raise and raise and raise. And so if you think of it kind of like a cup, and then it starts overflowing, and then we start getting asthma, and even people that go into anaphylactic. I had a customer that would go into anaphylactic just walking through a restaurant because of perfumes. And so finally we put her on, she did take some quercetin, but I put her on copper, and copper got rid of the histamine, brought down the histamine, and she could walk through a restaurant and she didn't react. And so that's the key, is just getting that histamine down so that we're not as sensitive. And if you go in to your doctor and you go into an allergy specialist and you get tested, the higher your histamine, the more you'll react to things. So if you got your histamine down to a normal, like to a dull roar, if you went in to get the allergy tests, you would react to less things, and then it would be a little bit more clear on what maybe you're reacting to. So that's one of my favorite tools. It helps me so much. A Vogel does have a product as well that you could take 2 weeks out, and it's fantastic as well. It's Allergy Relief, it's called. It comes in liquid and tablets, but I always recommend to my clients or to my customers that they start taking it 2 weeks before allergy season, and so that it builds up in their system, and then they won't have as many of the symptoms. They'll have, the histamine will be down. So so I just wanted to share that, and I hope you guys are all having a good day and taking care of yourself and loving the people around you. We all can't, I have my neighbors coming back soon and we can't all get together and hug yet, which I'm a big hugger, but it'll be so good to see their faces, and I'm really looking forward to it. So if you have any questions, of course, you can contact me on Facebook or Instagram, and I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, take care.